The art of the deal. Probably a slogan that has been pinned on the Trump since he's been in office. So, why am I saying that? Because North Korea, he's in talks with North Korea right now on denuclearization. So, what's really funny about this whole topic is that if he gets North Korea to denuclearize, this is going to be unprecedented, because that means that people were saying that he shouldn't be provoking Kim Jong-un the way he is, the Fast and Furious, or the Fire and Fury comments, everything that he's been saying about North Korea has been wrong, but yet what they're going to see and realize here very soon is that all along he's been right. He's been right about all of it, because he's about to get North Korea a dictatorship to denuclearize, something that the European nations couldn't do with Nazi Germany, the thing that the United States couldn't do with the Soviet Union. At least it took them 40 some odd years to do that. And Trump's about to get it done. Something that Bill Clinton couldn't do, something that President Bush couldn't do, something that Obama couldn't do, was get North Korea to denuclearize. It's going to be unprecedented, because people think that Trump is a chump. They think that he's not smart. And I look at them like, don't underestimate this guy. Yeah, his grammar may be not like the most intellectual in the world. He may not like have the prettiest words to say, but it's because he's a businessman. He doesn't need to say pretty words to impress people. It's something that politics has really annoyed me with. Is people think that you need to speak pretty. People think that you need to look good, yada yada. But let me tell you something. Some of the greatest politicians the history has ever seen have been men that don't have the finest words, don't have the... They can certainly speak because they know how to roar a crowd. Winston Churchill, probably one of the greatest figures in history, one of my favorite figures in history. He was able to speak well, but if you ever look at the transcripts of some of his speeches, he certainly doesn't have that intellectual level where you're like, oh yes, he's such an artistically finely tuned man with his words. He's really not. It's nothing along that line. He doesn't need those giant words to impress a crowd. It's the same thing as Trump. Trump doesn't... He says third grade words, yada, whatever the CNN was saying his intellectual level is. But people have got to stop underestimating this guy, because he's killing it. 313,000 jobs got added into the United States this last month. The Labor Department expecting only 200,000. This is Trump. Trump's been in office for about 14 months so far. 12 out of those 14 months, he's exceeded the expectations as far as jobs go. That's another video some other time about Trump's economy. But I just want to say, don't underestimate this guy. Don't underestimate him. Mark my word on it. This recent deal that he's making as far as the tariffs go with Europe. And really, he's only making this tariff deal as far as importing goods because the United States is getting cheated out. When they import goods in other places, the United States gets charged with a large tariff in order to do that, or they're not allowed to, period. But when we let people import stuff into our nation, oh yeah, you could do it at a very low rate. Yeah, let's do that. Your import rate has to meet your export rate, or it has to exceed it. That is the way a successful economy is run. When you're importing and exporting, you either want your imports to exceed or meet your exports in order to have a healthy economy. So anyways, just a quick rant I wanted to make. Like, share, I don't care what you do. I hope that you're informed. I'll be coming out with new videos soon. I want to keep doing these. I really like just ranting about this stuff. It's fun. Anyways, I'm at work, so I'll catch y'all later. God bless, and bye.